私は私の全能力を用いてギリシャ異分体をこの星の未来にする。星を覆う大海の向こう、空の海さえ渡らんとする大いなる箱舟。それは世界の事象そのもの。曰く全能の大神、フェイト、グランドオーダー、コスモス・イン・ザ・ロストベルト、聖艦都市山脈、オリュンポス。
Hello everyone, welcome back to Let's Play Fate Grand Order. We have taken down Zeus. So the question of course becomes, what now? Now I did do a quick look, because I'm a curious fellow, as to are there bosses left? And the answer is yes. However, according to at least the Game Press guide, they are ranked lower than Zeus. So I think we're like kind of good to go till the end, though I asked my friends and they said there's one that they believe is actually tougher than Zeus, so we'll see. Of course it might be different because, like, you know, Zeus might be easier because if you have anti-divine stuff, yada yada yada. So Void, let's see what happens as we maybe end it this part. I don't know, because there's 27 right sections and we're only on 22. This might not be the finale, depending on how long these sections are. We probably got some big story left to go. Zeus, you and I did agree on one thing: to resurrect the Age of Gods. But since your ultimate objective was to escape Earth, to leave this planet behind and return to space, we were never going to fully see eye to eye. Yeah, it's not really reviving the Age of Gods if you're not on the planet that the Age of Gods would be on, huh? It didn't have to be this way. I could have gotten behind your plan if you had made Olympus into a new kind of starship and brought its people along with you for your journey. But instead you planned to abandon even the very people who named you a god in the first place. Yeah, that's dumb. What you envisioned was no new Age of Gods. It was a dead end, just like what the gods of proper human history left behind. It's a shame, my friend. Not even Queen Europa, a heroic spirit of proper human history, was able to inspire a change of heart in you. Then again, perhaps this all stems from the ancient curse you've been carrying all this time. Even with all the functionality of every ship in your interstellar fleet at your command, you still couldn't disobey your primordial father's directive. Huh. It's a great pity, Zeus. Or chaos, I should say. Oh, he's still dying. Man, he looks like Unicron in this lighting. The great demiurge has gone silent. The great demiurge's divine core is falling apart. Cronus crown damaged, shutting down. Infinity crystal connection deactivating. The great demiurge is no longer able to maintain its alethea. Damage to space-time linking crystal synced to divine core. Warning, warning. Kara Uno's final judgment functionality has been accessed from the core. From the source, rather. A permanent space-time fault is about to occur. Please be wary of space-time quakes. A what now? What's poppin'? This isn't good. This is not good. What is going on? We finally killed that piece of shit, right? Should be any more damn machine gods left. And I doubt the Lostbelt itself is falling apart, seeing how the Tree of Emptiness is fine, so what gives? I'm not detecting magical energy, and atmospheric magical level densities are still at normal Olympus values. But then, what are we seeing? It almost looks like there are cracks forming in space itself. Look to the heavens. There is something there within the fault that lies even beyond these space-time distortions. You know it's gonna pop off when the skip sign disappears. Means something up near the Tree of Emptiness's branches? What am I looking at? That's an eye. Huh? The space we're standing under splits apart. The heavens above crack open, yeah. Heavens above us. I was like, why is there an us there? There an impossible sight lies bare to see. Something on the other side of the gap that seems as though we're forcefully twisted open. I can't believe it. That thing peering down on us from a gap in the distorted sky is an eye, yeah. A great eye in the sky staring down at Earth. What is this? It's a giant eye. I don't know how I can tell, but I'm positive that it's looking at us. No. No, it can't be. Ugh. What is it? What's gone airy so shaken up? Well, here's something I never thought I'd hear myself say. Please, Mr. God of War, try to calm down. Wait, on second thought, do you know what that thing up there is? You've been in that rift this whole time? They are the very first star. Oh, no. Oh, no! They are the very first starship. The source of all 12 Olympians. A colossal interstellar mothership. And the oldest machine god of them all. Chaos! Alright. Well, all those Jack Chaos memes that were in my support list make sense now. Oh boy. Das Chaos? That's a sun. Hello? A solitary beam fires from the eye, traveling faster than light. Only Queerness and the Crimson Machine God could react in time. They both moved immediately to defend against the impossibly swift threat. Queerness put up a bounded field to protect the Chaldeans, while the Crimson Machine God used his own body, a set of armor made from holy adamant steel and reinforced with conceptual defense to block the attack. And then... Lord Queerness! No, Ares, you were so cool. Oh, just gone. No destruction, just... That's scarier. What just happened to Ares? Huh? Ares' readings have completely disappeared. What just happened? He died saving your lives. His spirit origin has already been vaporized. He was killed by a ray of sunlight, great authority that even exceeds that of Apollo in his prime. So this eye can wield the authority of machine gods that no longer exists, but I thought that functionality was restricted solely to Zeus. No. Wait. Ares said that thing was called Chaos. Then that would mean the true nature of the being peering down on us from a crack in the sky is the source of every god in all of Greek mythology. Chaos! Isn't chaos just another word for confusion? Not quite, Master. While they do use the term chaos in scientific circles to describe unpredictable situations, that's a strictly modern usage of the word. In Greek mythology, Chaos is the largest, most ancient god of all. And their name means hole in the sky, a void. Void, huh? That thing is nothing less than a colossal interstellar mothership. The spherical space-time fortress known as Chaos. Oh, it's a Death Star. No, it's a Death Sun. Wait, a sun is a star. They are the being from which all the other machine gods originated. The truth is that all 12 Olympians, including Zeus, were nothing more than a way for Chaos to divide their countless functions. They are the source of the Titans, Olympus, and every machine god. They are a supernatural god that has become one with the gaps of our universe's space-time. Their core is the very eye you see peeking out there from within the rift. Wait, hold up. Become one with the gaps in space-time. Bruh? The truly massive shell that makes up their colossal body uses a star from an ancient distant system for its core. Okay, yeah, that is a sun. In terms of sheer scale, this god of the heavens far surpasses our entire planet. A colossal structure covering a star? You mean like a Dyson sphere? Like what? Like the vacuum cleaner? A Dyson sphere, original name for the physicist who conceived it, is a theoretical construct and an artificial structure designed to completely cover a star in order to make use of its... Oh wow, frick, that's what Dyson named their friggin' ball vacuum after? That's rad. But you're not saying such a sphere truly exists and has for eons at that. Oh, this is rough. That would make chaos here, a god that embodies every concept and natural phenomena under the sun. No, even that fails to do it justice. This is getting a little high on the power scale train. We're now up against a star capable of covering every centimeter of the sky. Why is that thing only showing up now to protect Zeus? No. Zeus's divine core is well and truly gone. Just as a heroic spirit cannot maintain their existence without their spirit core, neither can a god maintain their body without their divine core. That's right. Oh, you're here. Lord Zeus is no longer with us. I expect that chaos there has shown themselves in order to carry out Lord Zeus's will in his stead. But that is all wrong. Lord Zeus wished to preserve this civilization, to keep it alive as long as possible. However, chaos has no particular feelings towards Earth. Chaos's highest priority is preserving the fleet. So chaos means to absorb not just Olympus, but every resource on this planet's surface, and return to voyaging across the Sea of Stars. So basically, he's a giant itch.io worm that's going to eat us and take our resources to continue on his journey to be the biggest itch.io worm. Sorry. But this is terrible. There's no longer anything there. It's like a biblically accurate angel, almost. There is nothing and no one left where chaos resides. All that remains there is a gap in the cosmos. Chaos, the primordial god. In Greek mythology, they're said to be the source of the gods. No, more than that, they are the source of all on Earth. It never occurred to me that their true identity would be a titanic rent in the universe itself. A massive eye that peers down on this planet from a gap in the very fabric of space. What's more, they now wish to revert this planet to its primordial state and return to the Sea of Stars. That's a little scary. That's very scary. Oh man, this is ending. Huh? It's going all the way. Subjects and civilization, irrelevant. Intelligence and minds, irrelevant. Prosperity, ruin, irrelevant. Primordial chaos reactivation confirmed. All components will be deemed unnecessary. Emergency alert, emergency alert. Chaos has manifested. They will soon begin harvesting the planet's resources, and will then revert the planet's surface to its primordial state. In accordance with Interstellar Migration Treaty, there's a treaty? 37% of this unregistered planet's volume will be consumed. Sorry. There's treaties. Treaty denotes the idea of there being two parties, at least. Huh. All intelligent life forms on this planet are encouraged to evacuate immediately. Oh yeah, let me just get onto this ship. Yeah, we got those, I guess. Setting aside the self-serving nature of that announcement as well as the timeline it details, it sounds as though Chaos intends to scoop out 37% of Earth's surface. What's the point of unbleaching the Earth if it's just going to have a huge hole in it? Indeed. Suffice to say, if Chaos is successful, Earth will no longer be a suitable planet for human life. It will be entirely Brazil by that point. Well, hang on. It doesn't seem like it's going to attack us, right? Chaos perceives the universe on a vastly greater scale than Zeus. I suspect they are not even aware of us. Oh, we are we are like tardigrades to this thing. Like, we were ants to Zeus, which, yeah, I can see an ant and go, hey, look, an ant, right? I can have an ant bite me on the foot, which has happened before. It sucks, and go, ow, I don't like that, and flick it away. No, we are but tardigrades, water bears to chaos. We are at a level that you can't perceive. How many of them are on our body? Countless billions. Do we know? Do we feel? Do we care? No. The magical energy they fired at Ares was more akin to a reflex. They don't mean to attack us. Their only intention is to make off with this planet's surface, Lostbelt and all, and set sail on another voyage across the sea of stars. So they just want to turn us into fuel or some shit for an interstellar pleasure cruise? Screw that noise. I don't know who this chaos bitch thinks they are, but I'm sure as shit not letting that happen. That's right. We still haven't cut down the Tree of Emptiness. We can't afford to stop now. Wait, if we just kill the Tree of Emptiness and make the Lostbelt go away, would we be fine? The Black Barrel has sustained damage. The Ortnax's total output has fallen below 50%. But the auto-maintenance functionality is still working. I can temporarily boost output to 60% for combat. My shield remains intact, and Aegis's protection is still in effect. The only question is, how do we fight that thing? Right. I'm afraid we can't. It must be at least 20,000 meters away from us. We have simply no way of reaching it. And even if we could, we would need to fight them inside that rift. And fighting in outer space is uncharted territory, even for heroic spirits like us. The event that you're thinking of, the Servant-verse one, that hasn't happened yet. That's in a different timeline. Saber Wars 2 has not happened. Even if there were a spacefaring heroic spirit here, like Voyager here, it's right there, we see him, a little boy, the battle would be over by the time they were to reach Chaos. That's true! It takes a long time to get there. Goretia, the king of demon gods, managed to store all the magical energy of human history in bands of light. But even if we had equivalent energy at our disposal, we would still be unable to destroy Chaos. Oh no! That can't be. Why are you so happy? Huh. Excuse me, Holmes, I have a question. Go on. Remind me, are these machine gods different from conceptual ones? They aren't. It's difficult to convey accurately, but they are close indeed to gods born from deified natural phenomena. So while they are fundamentally dissimilar to natural gods, they still function as gods who preside over nature and various phenomena. I'm afraid I can't explain it any better than that. Do you understand now, Miss Miyamoto? I see. So they're basically still natural phenomena, huh? Great. No problem then. I might not have been able to beat Zeus on my own, but I can totally take this chaos thing. What are you talking about? Yeah, me too, Holmes. Musashi? Wow, Musashi, that's amazing, but are you sure? Get the shit. I know you want to put on a brave face, but this ain't the time for jokes. Thank you, Canis. That may be the first handful of assertion you've made since we first met. Miss Miyamoto, I'm afraid that regardless of how exemplary your stone skills may be, there is simply no way you can destroy that enormous mass from... Who said anything about destroying it? That overgrown temple up there usually sticks to its own side of the universe and never interferes with ours, right? The only reason it's able to stick its pupil in our business now is because of that hole up there. So in that case, all I've got to do is get rid of the hole. I might not be able to destroy the eye, but I can close the window it's looking through, so to speak. So you're basically slashing the eye to close it. True, but the problem is that hole is not a window. It's a hole in space itself. A total absence of... Oh my god. That's zero. It is a void. Miss Miyamoto. Now you've got it. I finally figured out why I've kept popping up around you guys all this time. I know I said there was something out there I've still yet to slice, but never thought I'd find it here. Oh, so it's the truest form of zero. The truest form of void. An actual hole in reality. That, oh my god. Wait, hang on. Nope, sorry, we don't have time to wait for permission from some high and mighty official, not my style. Every heroic spirit here gave everything they had to save proper human history. I might not be from there myself, but it's not like I have anywhere else to go right now. Hey, remember what I told you before? About how I got to Olympus ahead of you guys? I've tried lots of times to get back to my own world, only to end up drifting into all sorts of others. When I get to the boundary between worlds, there's a light field I always end up falling through. You can see hundreds of entrances to all sorts of worlds there beneath your feet, so I'd always pick one and jump in, think that would be finally the one that gets me home. But I always just end up in a different world each time. That's how I happened to run into you in Shimosa. Oh, though we did have that really close call back in the American desert, didn't we? Man, that place was a blast. Oh, the event right now is canon. Interesting. But anyway, the more I drifted, the fewer entrances were left with each trip. It's no surprise, really. I knew that eventually there wouldn't be a world left that would accept me. Oh, right, because she said she never goes back to a world twice. There's no place for you in any world. I mean, it only figures, right? The Japan I came from has long since been pruned away. Looking back on it now, it must have been a Lostbelt itself. And so I became a wanderer drifting through space-time. I kept barging into all sorts of worlds under the pretense of finding my way home and kept getting kicked out. Sometimes, when I found myself in a really nice world, I'd even try to settle down there. I didn't want to face reality. My options were dwindling rapidly and I didn't want to deal with it. Then, when you said you'd stopped ending up in other worlds, she meant that this one would be her final stop. I mean, here was her fate. When I first heard about her condition in Russia and how this was the only world she'd ever revisited via Shimosa, I knew then that this would happen someday. Sadly, Miss Miyamoto's world hops are not infinite, but... never mind that. Oh my, so angry. Thank you, Tanner. Thank you for getting so angry on my behalf. But this is my karma, and my time to shine. Plus, you know how I am. Tanner, now that you and I have formed such a close bond, I'm gonna make sure I do you proud with one last thing. Yeah, that's right. This is where my journey comes to an end. And I couldn't ask for many final opponents more worthy than a giant mechanical sky god. Besides, once I perfected my Zero Sword, I always knew I someday want to take it even further. So I've made my decision. No more bouncing from world to world for me. Whatever happens here happens. Woohoo! Oh, but hold up. You can't face that thing alone. Wait just a damn minute, Musashi.
Someone Miss Gordolf. Sorry we're late. But we finally made it to the Great Shrine's airspace.
Oh, right. I guess you need a way up there.
Yo! That's pretty cool, bro. Who cares about Zeus and his own road sparks? He's not making my hair stand on end today. After a fierce daring battle against the Zeus terminals trying to keep us away from the shrine, we're here ready to back you up.
The Storm Border. Perfect. Just what the sword fighter ordered.
Wait, just what in the blue blazes going on here? When I captained in with aboard a secret jet function to bring us up past the clouds, the last thing I expected to find was a crack in the sky? What is that thing up in the atmosphere? It just weirds the most terrifying enemy we've faced. It's like frickin' Sauron.
I can't get a read on its magical energy. It's gotta be either a divine spirit or a machine god. You got it, Da Vinci. That thing there is the original chaos. It's the literal mother of all machine gods, including all the 12 Olympians themselves. Now they say they're going to dissolve and absorb almost half the planet's resources before just setting sail on a voyage across the sea of stars. Talk about a pain-in-the-ass deity, huh? So it's going to slurp up the whole planet. Can it just transform anything into magical energy?
Well, to the starboard. Let's just go back to the ground and pretend we never saw a thing.
Sorry, can't let you do that. Hup. You know what? I said about... Oh, yo, that's rad. Yo, you could just see her. No, I was like, why don't we just cut down the Tree of Emptiness? But I remember, like, we don't know how long it takes. And we need to deal with this now. Musashi, get back here. As if that's ever worked on me before. I don't even go back to restaurants to pay my checks. Just keep the ship headed for that fissure, Director. I've got a special move that'll take care of this in a flash.
What are you saying? Surely that can't be possible. Go on, Tanner, say something. Is there any way she could possibly pull this off?
Don't ask me.
I knew it. Fortunately, as you can see, I always make a point to keep a level head. And right now, my level is telling me this nightmare I'm seeing before me could actually destroy the world. Technical advisor? Administrative advisor? What do I believe in?
Me, of course. Besides, in the first place... Warning. Warning. Initiating resource collection procedures. All intelligent life forms, please close your eyes and relax. Beginning forced shutdown of all life functions. Okay, again, I love how fate perfectly mixes magic and technology. You're not dying. Someone's just holding the power button to force you to shut down. Right? That's it. That's all you're doing. Reverting planet to primordial state. Initiating countdown. Thank you, primordial mothership chaos, and have a wonderful journey. So it's counting down the seconds until the entire planet is returned to its primordial state? That's the final warning. If we don't do something fast, Chaos will activate the Cronus Crown and disassemble everything on Earth, physically and conceptually, into their component spiritrons. From there, it's only a matter of time until the planet eventually dies. Yo. See? We don't have time to think about this. Well, then we'll all fight it together. Senpai's right. Please come back, Musashi. With the border here now, we still have other options available to... Suck it up, you two. You're being silly. Think I don't know all that? It's the best option. The only option. Believe me, I don't want to do this, but everyone not dying here is a lot more important to me. So please, you know we've been through a lot together. Just let me go. Let me do this. Gonna take this one chance to go out doing something truly meaningful away from me? As my best master ever, aren't you supposed to use a command spell or magecraft or something to back me up in a moment like this? Yeah. No, you're right. Go get him, Niten Ichiryu. Alright. Now that's what I'm talking about. Hey, everyone inside the border, set a course for that hole, full speed.
But hang on, just a moment. Tanner is glaring at me. I think he's crying, too.
This is Captain Nemo speaking. I'm the captain of the storm border. Don't worry, Saber Miyamoto Musashi. I'll light the way up to the border's bow and max out its inertia control and repulsion conservation to keep you safe. The storm border might not be as strong as my father, Poseidon, but with my Nautilus, the Shadow Border, and Hephaestus' power all helping out, we can still give him a run for his money. So I promise we'll get you to your destination, no matter how rough our course might be. Thanks, that'll be a big help. It's definitely a little too far to reach on my own, no matter how good with a sword I might be. It's been a long journey. I've slain people, monsters, and now gods. I've finally encountered my destiny in the keep of Shimosa's Toke Castle, where my sword at last reached zero. After all that, I could wish for nothing more than to end this journey by setting out for one last selfless act. Truth be told, most of my journey was so pathetic that I'm glad no one was there to see it all. But, like I think I told you before, the times where I got to fight alongside all of you were an exception. A female version of Musashi like me never really fit in anywhere, but with you guys, I finally got to fight for a decent cause. That's why I think I could have been a hero, one who could even measure up to proper human histories, Musashi. Okay, thanks for everything, Tanner. Do it, Captain! Roger that, setting course for the fissure in space-time. Fill speed ahead. Oh no, a typo in the hype moment! I'm just gonna choke back those tears. So this was something I knew about. I'll say this, Fate fans are pretty good at keeping spoilers a secret. They're actually pretty good. But this one was one that I knew about, like, hyper early on. I think what it was is when I just started Grand Order, Olympus was happening in Japan. And I was seeing reactions on my timeline from Japanese players, right? And I've seen a variety of spoilers in my time, but the one that stuck out with me and never went away was Musashi makes the ultimate sacrifice. And that one stuck out with me. So I'd love to be acting surprised and sad right now, but I knew this was coming. And I do think, man, she's going out on a high note at least, right? And I can appreciate that. I want to see this. Current speed is 27,000 kilometers per hour. But I still can't get a reading on our distance to the target. Wow! I can see chaos with the naked eye, but they're still not registering on our sensors. Unless something changes, I don't think the Stormborder will ever make it to chaos, not even if we had 1,000,000 years.
What do you mean? I can see it right there. Can we just keep heading straight for it?
No, we can't. The only reason it looks that way to us is because all we have are our simple human senses to rely on to perceive it. But the distance to chaos, or rather, the route to that void is actually absurdly complicated. Exactly, it might look like we're going in a straight line, but we're actually going every which way but straight ahead.
Well, I just took a look at our course on the map. It looks like some sort of jigsaw puzzle, but a three-dimensional one at that. Isn't there anything you could do about this, Captain?
I do have a route planned out thanks to the paper moon acting as our compass. We're following that route right now, and it's slowly but surely getting us closer to chaos. That being said, the paper moon's route to chaos will take us 62 hours times 672 attempts, oh my god. Of course, the Stormborder will never last that long, to say nothing of Miyamoto Musashi up there on the bow.
But then what are we supposed to do?
Let me just make sure of something, Da Vinci. Have you gotten the hang of piloting the Stormborder yet? Do you think you can operate the ship by yourselves? Not easily, but I think I can manage. I'll never be able to leave this computer room again, though. Oh, and I think I'll also need the Marines. I can manage the systems from here, okay, but I'll still need people to keep the interior facilities clean. Got it. Then I'll leave more clones behind. I'm sure I can. I'll make sure I do. Besides, they're not much more than extras. There's no need for them to come along with me. Wait, yeah, what are you doing, Captain? If our route to chaos is too long to traverse in reality space, we'll take a shortcut through void space. So we'll cut the distance down from infinite to finite by making a series of intermittent zero sails. What? You can't do that, Captain. Not even the novice can handle consecutive zero sails. Besides, the border is made for punching through void space, not jumping through it like a flying fish. I can do it. I'll make it happen. I swear it on both my Triton and Nemo spirit origins. Whoa.
Whoa, now come now, Captain. We know you shouldn't be so quick to volunteer to risk your life. Wait, hang on, you don't mean...
Yes, I do. Gordolf, this chair is yours. Oh no, Captain! Though I have to say, you seem like you'd be a lot more at home in the cockpit than the captain's chair.
What? You can't be serious, you can't... No, I...
Okay, I'm off to the engine room. It's okay, don't worry about it. Just think of this as the Stormborder gaining a new Triton engine. What? That will not be necessary. Who's this? Worry not, child of the sea. You may be short in stature, but you are great nonetheless. We shall make a path for you. Huh? Who? What? What's going on? Why are we going? Oh! Oh, is this Kyrnis? Yo. What the? I can't believe it. We've got a road. It's giving us a straight shot right to chaos, cutting through every layer of this cross-dimensional maze. Yeah, we are Romulus Quirinus. Gotta say it like that. allied to all determined to carve new paths in this world. We were saving the power left in this body for what comes after, but no more. We have decided to use all our remaining divine aura and all our authority to see you to your destination. Well, that's good. I didn't want Nemo converting himself to an engine. That'd be bad. Captain, wait, we can go straight there now. It's only 2,000 meters to Chaos now. The border can get there in under 3 minutes. Yeah, no need for the report, Marine. I can see it for myself. What a beautiful view. It's like looking at an ocean of light. I couldn't have asked for a better stairway to the sun. How can I ever repay you? We may be a god, but we do not seek compensation. Neither would we see you throw your life away. Now go forth, gallant crew of the Storm Border, and reach the destination we all seek. That is why we were sent here. All roads lead to Rome. Oh, that's so good!
Who was that just now?
Engine room. Crank the engines up 120% output. I don't care if we end up stranded 3 minutes from now. We're gonna get this job done come hell or high water. Who's this? This journey was so much fun. I'm so lucky I got another chance to keep traveling even after I met my end in Shimosa. I don't know who it was that gave me that chance, but whoever you are, thank you. Oh, but if it was humanity, then I take it back. I mean, it was humanity that made me an outcast. I'm a Musashi subject to pruning theoretical phenomenon, so I'll never get summoned again once I disappear. I wish I could record these thoughts somewhere before I'm gone, but that's probably easier said than done. But that's okay. Really, it's fine. After all, I made it this far, and I did it without changing who I am. That's all I need. Goodbye. Goodbye, Tanner. I might not have been able to pull it off myself. Hell, I never really even thought about trying to. But you'd better make sure you take back your world, okay? Oh my god, yo! Okay, now I've said my goodbyes, it's time to become the ultimate sword. This battle is what my heavenly eye was made for. Hear me now, kaleidoscope of all things in this world that are born, grow and multiply. I will sever every path, cut off every branch, and draw forth the null that lies at your essence. I will slice off every bit I can possibly can, then continue to slice off what remains. Thus, I shall become ultimate. I shall become the heavens, but even that is not enough to fulfill my dream. So I will smash through the wall of the heavens, and glare at what lies beyond. Once I have severed the formless, the void, the face of pure nothing, then I shall become the Buddha's sword, and slice through destiny itself. Namu. 10 men die, oh, one final time. Namu. 10 men die, that's a tough one. Jai. Tenjin. Now is the time for me to use everything I've got. Distance to target. Why? What? Why is it okay? Is it just disturbance? We'll need to punch through several layers of space, acting like a bounded field. Brace for impact. Meteor is probably shitting himself right now. Like, absolutely. There's still 3, 4, 5 impacts left. Make sure you don't fall off. Current speed, 29,000 kilometers per hour. Temperature of the outer hull is 400 degrees Celsius and rising. Musashi, are you still there? Are you still alive? Even at this speed, we still can't get close to it. It's a lot farther away than it looks. It'll take 30 seconds till we reach the fissure in space. Can you hang in there until then, Musashi? Musashi? Of course I can, Captain. Don't worry about me, just keep punching it. Keep the bow pointed up and all the engines at full throttle. We're gonna do this thing in style. You got it. Setting elevation angle to 10 degrees. Once we get above the bounded fields, it'll all be up to you. I was wondering why she was burning up, but yeah, no, that makes sense. Chaos! Sorry for the late introduction. Hopefully you won't mind if I let my swords do the talking. This is nothing. Oh, yikes, that was close. Don't tell me I'm gonna get shot down before we get even close enough to make my move. Whoa. Yo, we got magic bullets? That's sick. I won't let that happen. The border's gonna back you up as best it can, right to the very end. Don't worry, we'll handle defense. Just save your strength for when it really counts. Speartron cannon, continue firing. Oh, nice. Thanks, Captain. I can tell from your voice that you must be a real cutie. Really? Even now? Huh, man, now I really wish I'd met up with you guys sooner. Me too, Miyamoto Musashi. But keep your focus on chaos. 6,000 meters to go until we reach the fissure. Estimated time to collision, 16 seconds. Got it. Thanks for the ride, Captain. You did an absolutely fantastic job. Not at all. It was an honor to help. Your bravery is an inspiration to us all. All right. Man, that sure is a big eye you've got there. I wonder, can you really see me with it? Even if you can, you're probably thinking, she's only a human. What can she possibly do? You're not wrong. There's no way a normal attack would ever do a thing to a fissure in space-time or the universe. Any kind of physical attack would be pointless, as would any form of resistance. Basically, even the katana of the greatest sword fighter ever is even less significant than space dust as far as you're concerned. Yeah, that's right. Everything I've ever done has amounted to no more than space dust. I told myself I was walking the path of the sword even as I lost my way. I kept resisting, trying to accept what I couldn't come to terms with. I don't know if I left anything of value behind. I don't even know if I gained anything of value at all. But even so, the one thing I do know is that I've been lucky enough to meet some incredible people. So here I am. Now, after a long and self-centered journey, my blade, my sword is ready to reach you. Chaos, your giant fissure in the universe might be devoid of form, but slicing the void is my destiny. Hey Shinmen Mooney, you shitty old man. You know how you love saying you're the strongest in the world? If you're out there, I hope you're watching this. Because I'm about to go where you never could. This is for you, Ishanten. I shall break through the void to reach the truth. I shall pass beyond the state of zero. It was a single flash of a sword. A blade that should never have been able to hit its target. A zero slash that reached its mark with perfect accuracy. How can I prove the existence of something that reaches beyond void, beyond non-existence? How can I describe what she did to reach a being whose very essence lies in non-existence? To strike at the chaotic void that lay past a gap in the universe, beyond time and space itself. I can't. It's impossible to put into words. All I can do is tell you what happened afterward. Her blade did indeed rend the very sky, causing the god of void to disappear beyond space-time without so much as a gasp of surprise. It was, in the truest possible sense, a god-destroying strike. I did it! I cut the last god. Not a bad job for a Musashi who shouldn't even exist, huh? I was beyond perfect, if I do say so myself. I hope everyone else saw that. I knew I could pull it off if I tried.
What was that? What just happened? Why am I tearing up?
I don't know, our sensors are all going berserk, so I can't tell what's going on outside. What about Musashi? Is she still out of the bow? No, she's not. Chaos and Musashi are gone. The ship is part of me, so I can tell there's nothing outside anymore. No god. No heroic spirit. Nothing. The fissure in space-time, the gap in the cosmos, is closed. Then does that mean... Yeah, I'm not going to mince words. Chaos returned to their original null state. They'll stay silent forever now. Miyamoto Musashi burned out every ounce of her spirit origin and completely disappeared. Peak fiction. Peak fiction. Oh, it's so good. That okay, again, I knew this was going to happen. I must reiterate. But even now, I was freaking tearing up. Is everything gone? Do you see that? Whoa. No, I was tearing up. Absolutely. I was like, I had to steel myself for that. Oh. The day to bring down gods, huh? What's left? I guess the tree and Kirshtaria, right? Okay. Oh my god. This is, it is a lot. That was good. That was incredible. I, honestly, the music, the everything was so good. Oh, flashback? This is when she was, an Argonaut, I guess. What's going on? What the hell kind of bullshit magecraft was that? The hell do you think you are, raining meteors down on me like it's no big goddamn deal? That shit was at least as powerful as Zeus's damn thunderbolts. Oh no. Huh. Of course. This is the same magecraft I used to defeat Zeus, though only the one time. So, would you agree this display of might is enough to show you that I'm worthy of being your master, Canis? Now, are you willing to form a contract with me, your summoner, and rise up against proper human history? God damn. Guess that bit about him beating Zeus wasn't bullshit after all. No thanks. I don't take orders from any man. Especially not the kind of man who tries to make me obey by force just because he's stronger than me. You think I'm strong? Me. I'm not. I'm a weak, fragile human. Even this victory only came at great personal cost. I only managed to win by using every trick at my disposal. You would easily beat me if we were to fight again now. Like hell I would. This bastard hasn't even worked up a single damn bead of sweat. I'm not trying to compel you. What I seek is a mutually beneficial relationship. You're just the heroic spirit I need. I want your help. I'm sure you'll find my plan to be to your liking. In fact, I'd even say that in one sense you'll find it irresistible. You see, well, I have truthfully declared that my goal is to end the world of humans and build a world of gods. Now, on second thought, I'll go ahead and tell you everything. Just between you and me. Yeah? Yeah, why are you cutting away? No! No! Oh, you're gonna tease me with it! And that's the true nature of my plan. Now, do you see what I mean? What the hell are you thinking? Why would you tell me that? What am I supposed to do now that you've basically told me you mean to betray Olympus? I mean, we knew, we expected that. Besides, shouldn't you be telling secrets like that to someone more obedient like the Dioscuri? You still don't understand. I told you this precisely because I knew I could trust you. Me? Of course you can't trust me. You know how I said I don't like to take orders from any man? Well, I was lying. Not just any man. I don't take orders from anyone. Man, woman, human, or god. You know I ended up in this body, right? Because I'm a killer who hates everyone, god and human alike. Yes, I know. You hated the gods for their flaws and tyranny and humans for being weak, yourself included. But even though you were so enraged and despondent as to rend your own body, you still chose to survive instead of taking your life. Ultimately, you asked the sea god who wounded you, and whom you hated more than anything, for what is that word? Indemnification. I'm Googling that. Indemnification. I've literally never seen that.
Indemnification.
Indemnification. Compensation for loss or harm. Whoa. That's a word. You didn't do it to become a god like Poseidon. You did so to ensure you would never lose all hope for yourself again. Don't talk about me like you know me. Try it again and I'll put my spear through you, even if it's the last thing I do before one of your meteors crushes me. Yes, I'm well aware of the potential consequence if I misspeak. But there's no need to worry about meteors. Didn't I already tell you you'd win next time? Here, see for yourself. Huh? Hell are you taking your gloves and cloak off for? What do you think? The hell? Why are your hands so what? They've been like this ever since I was brought back to life. You're the first person I've ever revealed this to. I've forgotten how good it feels to dress lightly. To tell you the truth, I've always hated wearing clothes. Oh, you're like old man body. Uh-oh, but now I can't help but want to keep going. Okay, I think I'll take my shirt off too. Huh? Now what are you talking about? First you bring up Poseidon, then you start taking your clothes off right on this beach? Not even Zeus would insult me like that. Damn. You look terrible. Thank you for your honesty. It's refreshing to hear the truth spoken so plainly. You can give Prometheus a good run for her money, at least in terms of sheer emaciation. Emaciation, rather. Of course, I expect there's probably a more fitting example in your fancy religion. Hold the frickin' phone. Hold the frickin' phone. Is my man a Jesus metaphor? Is my man body on the cross absolved? Like, is he being punished for our sins? No. What about that scar in your chest? How come that one isn't healed? Oh, this? No, I'm not gonna... Scar on the chest, huh? I'm not gonna... all I'm gonna say is Tonoshiki, but no, that's just... That's unrelated. Nope, not yet, nope. Oh, this happened back in my hometown before I came to Caldia. It was a curse designed to damage my magical circuits directly. My father inflicted it on me when I was a child. Oh, man. Afterwards, I was shut away in a basement for several days. That's how I got this. Shut away, huh? That's a real gentle way of putting it. It's the only way I can put it. Anyway, to make a long story short, I made it out of that basement. Made my father retire. Oh, wow, you're real in with those euphemisms, huh? And successfully assumed leadership of my family. That was the point when my objective became clear. I swore then and there that I would find a way to overcome betrayal, oppression, discrimination, prejudice, fear, jealousy, anger, anxiety. All the human weaknesses and defects that cast a pale over our lives and minds. Canis, your summoning was no accident, nor was it a compromise. You are my first, indeed my only choice. As far as I'm concerned, you were the first to show it could be done. I haven't told anyone else my true objective. Not Zeus and not the Dioscuri. I came to you because I believe you're the only one who will understand how I feel and why I made the oath I did. So how about it, Canis? I have enough power to shock you to your core, but my body is not nearly so tough as yours. I may be overwhelmingly strong, but not so much as to make the opposing side give up in despair. Am I correct? This makes me a particularly enticing offer for someone as hard to please as you. That's a face I never expected to see. That's weird. I love it though. You were just gonna call me annoying, weren't you? Perish the thought. Alright, I got it. Now hurry up and put your clothes on before my bloodlust starts to fade. By the way, I would like to make one thing clear. I am, of course, not an exhibitionist. Oh, it's so... I like Kirstaria. Oh, these faces are amazing. I'll never forgive the gods a proper human history. Gods this Lostbelt can piss right off too. Same goes for humans. Don't give a shit what side they're on. They're all just a bunch of hairless apes. That being said, you'd have to be out of your goddamn mind to come up with a plan that crazy. I love it. Alright, Kirstaria, you win. I'll play along with this scheme of yours. Okay, I'm putting my foot down. I'm going to say it. Canis joining us was part of the plan. She is absolutely still, like, on his side. She's still being loyal to him. That's what I feel right now. I feel like this was part of the plan. I'm gonna be using you for my own end, so it's only fair you go ahead and do the same. So you're gonna protect Olympus and bring back the Age of Gods, huh? Talk about a careful choice of words. So it's something about the wording. Protect Olympus. We did that. This one is confusing. It's gotta be the cruelest scam ever. That bastard Zeus has no idea who he's teamed up with. Man, what does that mean? Bring back the Age of Gods. This is the Storm Border. I expect you probably know what's happened by now, but just to be sure, we succeeded at severing Chaos's connection to this space-time. I can confirm that, as of this moment, they have been permanently sealed away. However, the Storm Border sustained significant damage over its long voyage, and we're currently far off course from the Great Shrine. It'll be about an hour until we've repaired the ship and can return to your present altitude. Tanner, Mash, Sherlock Holmes. The Tree of Emptiness has begun to make its way down to the ground, towards Olympus. Da Vinci thinks it's trying to make contact with the Earth's surface. One thing's clear right now. The tree's internal magical energies continue to rise and show no sign of stopping. There's no time to wait for us to come back you up. I'd like you to go ahead with the operation to cut down the Tree of Emptiness immediately. I shall also tell you that the signal from the servant who handled the chaos situation has been lost. And a record in the Caldeus Spirit Origin graph stored on the ship now only says data lost. That's all I have for you right now. Good luck. Sashi. Data lost, Holmes, why are you so interested in that? It's every last Olympian machine god dead. So what gives? Do these idiots not understand that means that our truce is over and we're enemies again now? They're all so wide open, it's ridiculous. Damn it, there's no reason not to sneak attack him right now. Alright, guess I'm doing this. Canis, do not be so quick to sully your honor for the sake of your master. There are as many different masters as there are people, are there not? Would yours, himself a man of honor, be happy with you ending things in this manner? You're as considerate as you are insightful, Mr. Holy Progenitor. Don't worry, I'm not going to do it. It all just looks so pitiful, I couldn't help but think about it for a moment. Remember our agreement? I said it'd only help you lot out until we take down Zeus. Now that that's done, I'm going to go head back to my boss. With Zeus dead and Chaos gone, he's all set to swoop in and take everything for himself. Hell, I bet he's hanging out in the front of the Tree of Emptiness looking all smug even as we speak. That's right. You're still Kirstaria's. Yeah, that's right. I'm that pretentious show-off servant. Always has been, always will be. Still, I'll say this for the bastard. He's worth it. And I'll tell you this too, Tanner and Mash. He's worth fighting. And fighting as hard as you can. I might be a misanthropic killer, but that much I can say for damn certain. Worth fighting as hard as we can. Canis, how can we reach the Tree of Emptiness's roots? What, you need me to tell you that? Isn't it obvious? See that palace off to the far side of the Cronus Crown? It leads right up to the tree's roots. Of course, it's losing altitude along with the tree now, so you have to go up to the Machina corridor first. From there, just keep heading up. You'd have to be complete idiots to miss it. Let me give you one last word of warning. This goes for you too, twins. Us. If you don't want to die... No, wait, that's not right, is it? If you want to stay alive as long as possible, then get out of Dodona and go back home while you can. I'm gonna kill the Chaldeans one way or another. They got no choice but to fight, but you two, we're not going anywhere. We swore to put an end to this world, and that's what we're gonna do. That's so? Alright, got it. If it's death you want, I'll be glad to give it to you. While I'm at, I'll show you what a real master's like, too. Nothing to say in response, Tanner? Let's just get this done. It's time to cut down the Tree of Emptiness. Right. That's the most crucial mission we've been entrusted with. Bye. Well done. It seems there is nothing left for us to say. Holy Progenitor Romulus, is it just me or is your body glowing even more brightly than before? It's not that, Europa. That's his spirit origin dispersing. It means his manifestation is almost over. What happened, Holy Progenitor Romulus? Forgive us. Unfortunately, we will not be able to join you for your battle against the mage who grew Atlas, the opponent you must defeat at all costs. Though Aether may have summoned us here, we retain a Grand Class spirit origin. And the only time a heroic spirit with grand status appears is when the final showdown is close at hand. And well, owing to this Lostbelt's own peculiarities, 2 Grand Servants were summoned here. We made the same choice the other did, to protect this world rather than eradicate our enemy. Escorting the storm border to the void spent the last of our magical energy. Soon our spirit origin will vanish. Whatever battles are yet to come, you will need to now fight them alone. We hope you can forgive us. Thanks for helping us to get them there. It's okay. We've got this. We see. Then we leave the rest in your hands, O Mage of Modernity. If in the battles to come you should encounter a foe that threatens to shatter your very soul, look to the sky. Emptiness, or to think of it another way, space with which to dream, is within grasp to all those who reach it. Even that which lacks form can serve as fuel for the heart. Furthermore, emptiness belongs not to the gods, but to humans. Do not be afraid to reach out and take it. Do that, and your hands will reach even those terrible heavens as surely as ours. Man, this feels like an ending to the game, but we're halfway through the Lostbelts. Well, no, because it's this 7, right? And this is the 5th, so no, there's just more, right? No, is this the 4th? Anastasia, Goddard Damarung, Sin. Yeah, this is the 5th. Oh my god, there's so much. Is that an earthquake? No, that shaking was the floating shrine starting to move. Now that Zeus is gone, Olympia Dodona has begun to lose power. We'd best be on our way, Mr. Tann. It appears we don't have much time left. Can someone carry me? I'm sad and can only move slowly. Oh, yeah, the detached palace. Oh boy. Okay. Alright. I mean, again, when it comes to that class, we got some good ones, but still. There, I've made it to the ground safely. No hostile detected in our vicinity. Go ahead and jump down, Master. It's okay, I'll catch you. Princess, carry me. That sounded like a broken back. You okay, Tanner? I can't believe you need help getting down from a little ledge like that. I guess people from proper human history are even more fragile than I thought. Stop that, Makarios. You know he doesn't have the same protections we do. I do, yeah. Sorry, Tanner. I'll be more careful from now on. Is Fu okay? Of course. He's right here inside my shield storage space. Like, on the one hand, imagining him, like, tucked into a little pocket is adorable. But on the other, imagining him basically in what is essentially a glove box, is rattling around, is being thrown around, is even funnier. Woohoo! Please get back in the Fu. We're almost certainly going to be fighting the other battle soon. All the many defensive mechanisms that were in place have shut down. The quakes have become more frequent as well. So it would seem. I can no longer sense Lord Zeus's light from within the Cronus Crown. The Cronus Crown controls the Crystal Mountains and their massive magical energy supply. It gave Lord Zeus the power to wield many different kinds of authority. So the fact that it is shut down must mean it's only a matter of time until the shrine falls to the ground. Then we better hurry. We just need to keep heading up from here, right? Yes, there's a small purification temple inside the palace. It should have a path that leads to the Tree of Emptiness. Foo-foo! Oh, we're here! Huh. Purification chamber. What is this place? A table that differs significantly from Olympian design. 7 chairs, a modern-day magical circuit in the room. It seems most likely that this is the crypta's meeting room. I expect this is where Krishnar and the other cryptors... Attention, my fellow cryptors are evacuating to Olympia Dodona. If you're hearing this, Zeus has fallen to Kaldi, and the Tree of Emptiness now belongs solely to me. The moment is at hand. The Tree of Emptiness's stored magical energy has reached a critical point. Now that my Tree of Emptiness, Atlas, is about to fully bloom, our contest to grow our Lostbelts and determine the next course of human history is over, and I've won. I only hope that you're all still alive to hear this. I'm sure you have many thoughts, but I hope you can accept the new world that will soon be upon us. Farewell. That was Krishtaria. Then that corridor must be the one that leads to Tree of Emptiness. Hello. You're still... confusing. Master, that woman we saw in the Russian Lostbelt is standing in front of the corridor. Huh? What are you talking about, Mash? There's no one near the corridor. Macarius is right. There's no magical energy there either. Are you okay? Are you sure you're not just exhausted? Okay. I feel like she only appears to people who have died or come extremely close to death. That's my thought. Mash, right at the start. Right when she got Galahaded. Us, when we were fighting with, Krishtaria, right? But I can see her right there, plain as day. Come to think of it, our instruments can observe her in Russia either. Perhaps she wishes to tell us something, or perhaps she's some kind of random phenomena. Also the heroic spirits, because they have died. Regardless, we have no time to deal with her now. As it seems she won't be getting in our way, maybe best we moved on and ignored her. Okay, come on, Mash. I know you're right, but she seems like she does want to tell us something. Forget about the invisible girl and come on, we're almost at the end of this. What are you scared of at this point? This guy completely kicked your ass in Atlantis, right? Don't you want to return the favor this time? Yeah, you're right. Right now I'm going to focus on Krishtaria. Right. Well said, Master. I'm so sorry. I wish I knew what it was you wanted to tell us. Next time, I'll make sure to hear what you have to say, but right now I have to go. Oh. You were here? Just behind a pillar? You know, even I can never tell what it is you're thinking. Tell me, priestess, did you want to stop them, or did you want to kill them here and now? Oh, no, you are hostile. I see. It goes without saying, does it? Then as expected, as I suspected, you simply don't care one way or the other. Understood. In that case, I won't interfere with their battle either. Perhaps Krishtaria's inhuman resolve and unshakable willpower will prevail. Perhaps it will be the daring and unpredictable Chaldeans who carry the fate of humanity on their shoulders. Or perhaps our luck will prevail over them both, even after making enemies of everyone. Regardless of what happens, as a lone priest, I will simply watch and see what form the foreign god's own truth will take. Oh boy. Is that making like a portal up there? Is that what it's looking at? So that's the biggest tree of emptiness on the planet. Huh? That's strange. I'm not getting any response from Sheba. I'm not seeing anything in the way of confirmed future attack patterns with future prediction either. It looks like it doesn't have any hostile intent whatsoever. What does that mean? If this tree of emptiness doesn't possess any means of attacking its enemies, or perhaps it has no need of them. So this is the tree of emptiness Atlas. Even I have never seen it this close before. It really does look like there's a galaxy inside an empty tree. I mean, I could see it from the ground before too, but yeah, seeing it up close is somehow overwhelming. I mean, it's definitely beautiful, but more than that, it's terrifying, I take it. I feel the same way, Adele Macarios. Hello, Chaldean remnants and Olympian traders. As a representative of both worlds. Oh, no, is this Canis? No, it's Kershara. Wait, what do you mean both worlds? Oh, because you were here. Okay. No, I was like, well, what? No. Allow me to welcome you to the Tree of Emptiness Atlas. Oh, frick off. Limbo. Right you are. It is I, the very Limbo you defeated only a short while ago. Surprised? Shocked? No need to say anything. I can tell exactly how you feel. You're positively a quiver with astonishment, yes? But as you can see, I'm indeed immortal. No matter what manner of harm is visited upon me, I will always bounce back as surely as turning a page. I never gave you permission to speak, Limbo. Be warned that I am not as lenient as Zeus. Now be quiet or you'll find yourself burning to cinders like the page to which you've just likened yourself. What was that? Mere cryptor daring to tell me what to do? You mean you still haven't noticed? Unbelievable. You do understand that you're the Shikigami Limbo left here to keep an eye on the Tree of Emptiness, yes? Well, the thread tying you to the real Limbo has been cut. You are now Limbo's last remaining clone. Impossible. I'm afraid you must be mistaken. Only that Omnioji could ever hope to sever my spells. Oh, what? It has been severed. What could possibly have happened? This is terrible, absolutely terrible. What a horrible joke. I can't believe I can die only one more time. Very well, if you'll excuse me, Kershari, won't I? I believe I shall leave this in your hands. I'm going to wait over by the Tree of Emptiness and watch you all kill each other from afar. I hate Limbo. Good grief. Incorrigible to the end. First off, let me congratulate you for prevailing against Zeus. I was sure your chances were almost non-existent. I'm impressed you managed to defeat him without losing a single member of your team. Did you just say without losing anyone? Oh, was I mistaken? Let me see. There's you, Tanner, Mash Curiolite, Queen Europa, Sherlock Holmes. Was there another who deserved to be counted along the— Oh my god! Among the ranks of proper human history. If it is all the same to you, I would appreciate it if you kept provocations to a minimum. Much as I would like to speak with you at length, we simply haven't the time. The Tree of Emptiness behind you is in a very precarious state. We're not about to let all our hard work thus far be for nothing. We will be cutting it down as soon as possible, whether you like it or not. Most practical decision. But I'm afraid you're a bit too late. My Tree of Emptiness is already complete. Before it was simply waiting to fully bloom. Now it's using over half its power to protect itself. Once a Tree of Emptiness's bark reaches that point, it's no longer impossible to interfere with it externally. The only ones who can make the tree die are Zeus, who was connected to it directly, and myself, since I possess the right to use it as I see fit. And that means, we want to cut down the Tree of Emptiness? Our only choice is to defeat you, right? Yes, that's right, Master. Krishtaria Wodaim, if what you say is true, then all you had to do was stay out of sight and wait. But instead you chose to show yourself and confront Master Tanner directly. And that must mean you're prepared, aren't you? I am. If you are able to defeat me, I'm prepared to hand over the Tree of Emptiness. Oh, you never wore an expression so fierce as the one I see on you now, Mash. You too, Tanner. I'm glad I'm finally getting to see your true selves. I knew you two weren't fighting me with all you had back in Atlantis. Or at least, what I saw of you there didn't quite fit what I heard about you before. I was told you two never gave up no matter how powerful your opponent is. You swallow your despair and rise up to meet any challenge. I was also told that you acknowledge your fears, remember to search for answers, hold on to hope, and never doubt who you are. That you are a master who faced impossible odds and fought through them all while carrying the future of humanity on your shoulders. This is so exciting. At last, you are finally as I imagined. Now you look just like David described. Now you are indeed the greatest enemy I could hope to face. Okay. Why all the David? Is David the actual antagonist, or is, like, what's up with that? People did point out that the only character who seemingly looked like shot Marisbury in the anime is David, right? He's the only one that fits the description. So, like, is this all to get at David, or what's going on with David? Don't tell me, obviously. Here's a lot I want to say to you, but it can wait until after we've beaten you. Woohoo! Whoa, when did you learn to talk tough like that, Tanner? True, I never thought I'd hear you say anything like that either. And yet, strangely enough, it also sounded like something you would say. Indeed, Mr. Tanner does seem to be back to his old self, as he used to be at Caldia. Right now, it's clear he's not consumed with sympathy for this Lostbelt, nor preoccupied with the mystery of the fallen god. His only focus right now is on the powerful enemy before him. Now I see. So this is what you wanted, Kirstaria. A battle to determine the greatest master, and a way to entrust what's to come to Tanner without putting himself in his debt. Whoa, God, I don't like that face. Wonderful. That's just what I was hoping for, Master of Caldia, though you were never one of us. Don't worry, I'm not going to pull Nakuda. I'm going to obliterate you here and now. The enemy master has assumed a combat stance, Master. Right, let's show him what we're made of, Mash. Come, Canis, let's begin. This will be the last battle ever to be fought between humans. What? Bruh? What do you mean by that? Why Holmes? Why specifically Holmes? That's strange. I was gonna say, I can't check your stuff. Okay, well, frick. Kill Lancer. Mash is gonna come up front. Mash has to be up front. I'm gonna bring up you. I'm gonna bring in you, right? You'll be there. We can also afford to put in you in the back, and then we can afford to put you in the back to just do some hopeful critical shenanigans, right? That's what I kind of want. You can get Arts Effectiveness, 10% Noble Phantasm gain. Yes, that's really good. Mashy Mash, you can get, which one's better? 15 versus, they're both 15, okay. Mash will give you, now you have the Aegis on, right? So I think for you, I am going to give you something that gives you C stars and gain per turn, right? Something like that. That'll be very helpful. Sure hit, crit strength, 4 stars. No. Gain, crit strength, 15. Okay. Yeah. That'll be useful, because then you'll pair with that. No, you know what? I don't need to give you the gain. Let's only give you C stars per turn, right? And we'll give you, yeah. That'll be very helpful, especially with you here, right? That can lead to some good stuff. You got imaginary number. That can switch off. Again, we want C stars per turn. 2 per turn, gain and strength up. That sounds good, honestly. As for you, we're going to give you your default there, which is your aerial drive, which is... Where's aerial drive? Right there. Okay. Because then I think this can lead to good stuff here. We can bring... Oh, that's too much? Brick. Okay, in that case, well, that's only a 5. Dang it. Okay, we need to give you a 4 then. So let's go 4 with Buster Effectiveness. Okay. Buster Effectiveness by 10, Noble Phantasm, charged by 1. That could be very nice, actually. Gauge by 5%. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's actually really good for you. Okay, yeah, sure. Okay. As for what we have on our outfit. So yeah, I never noticed that. Like, this is 1 time for 3 turns, whereas on the default, it's 1 turn. So this is actually better in some cases for that, right? I always thought, oh, it's just a straight upgrade, but it's actually not, right? So that's interesting. I never really pointed that out. Order change, Gander buff allies, that could be useful. Cure all. I mean, I feel like Canis gives buffs, not debuffs, right? Overcharge escape pod. 1 time 3 turns. Restore crit strength. Crit strength could be really good. Let's go with this. Plus we're up near space, right? Okay. Okay. Kind of slightly terrified for what Wodime might bring to the table, but we'll see. Someone just posted Mario from Tsukihime Remake in a skirt in our Discord. Terrifying. Him being on the battlefield is sick. No. What? That sucks. Poseidon's Blessing. No low chance to decrease HP amount. Wow, that sucks. And increase immobilization and noble seal and... Okay. Wow. Jeez. Okay. Well... Yeah, okay. Let's start with... It's not a ton of HP for the first bar, honestly. That's something we can deal with for now. So you know what? I'm going to go with an attack up. And we do have those. Apply evade. I'm going to hold on to that for now. Yeah, we're going to get this because we got that. This, yeah, we're not going to do. So let's go 1. Oops. 1, 2, 3. Okay, let's see how much we can do for now. If this is going to be, you have to break the gauges faster than Wodime can add them, I'm going to scream. Okay. All right. Not the best hand, honestly, admittedly. We could go and break the gauge right now. But that'll do a lot of damage, and I want to hold on to that. So let's go instead. Let's give you crit up, right? And let's give you crit up as well to definitely get through. And let's go 1. Is this crit up for you? Crit strength of Buster only. Yeah, that's what I thought. So let's go 1, 2, 3. Big crit. That's what I wanted. Okay. Let's keep going. Bonus attack. Okay. Don't kill him. Okay. Good. Okay. We can definitely break this gauge now. So let's go with extra stuff on you. Debuff immune. Gonna be nice. We can definitely remove 1 attack debuff for an ally. We don't have an attack debuff. But should we go more strength? No, I'm going to hold off on that. Instead, I'm actually going to pop this on you just so that Merlin can get some stuff there, right? So let's go... what's your overcharge even do, man? Yours is quick card resistance. Okay, so let's just go... We don't have that. So let's go 1, 2, 3 for that extra damage there. Okay. I think this will break the gauge in 1. I do think it will. All right, and No, we came close though. Pillaging spear. Woof, that damage. Okay. That's a lot of attack buffs. Oh, man. Okay. I'm gonna pop this on you, actually, because you do have a big thing on you. Right? And let's go 1, 2... Let's go... Which one should we do with you? We could get a ton of stars, right? We could do that and plus a little heal, or... Nah, let's give you this for a good crit, hopefully. Nice. Good. Okay. Alright. Uh-oh. Frick off! Okay, well... Pop this for sure. Because it's a hit, everyone. Right? And then let's do... Let's try and loop with ya. So let's go with... Oh, we don't want to... No, we don't... I'm still going to hold on to the evade. So let's go 1, 2, 3. Okay. But we don't have the bonus effect anymore, so it won't loop. Still do a good amount, but it won't loop. Oh my god, it looped. Alright. This doesn't have Ignore Invincible, right? Good. Nice. Okay. Is this enough to give you your thing? It might. Nope. Okay. Well, we'll get that next turn for sure. So let's go 1, 2, 3, because that'll break your gauge for sure. Hundo. Okay, another break gauge. Get up to 200. Very nice. Okay. What the hell are you guys? Chance for Invincible. Hate that. Okay. Oh, do we have anything that could go through that? I don't even think so. Remove an attack. Well, let's get this on you for even more damage, because if that hits, we get through, right? This doesn't have... Yeah! Cool! Sick! Wonderful! Didn't even notice. Heck yeah! Oh my goodness, this is good. This is good. Again, I'm gonna pop this on you just so that you can focus on that, right? Because then here's the thing. If she survives and we can keep attacking, we're good, right? We can pop this for the evade when we need it. We'll break through this gauge, and that's what we want, right? Because this is going to do a lot of damage, and even if it doesn't, we're going to come heckin' close. I think it will, though. We've buffed it. We've got all that stuff, right? All right, let's see here. Yeah, if it hit, we would have been bad, but it didn't. That's good. How much? Okay, if this hits, we're in. Okay, last gauge. Oh. Okay. Okay. Look at how much they gave us. Oh, man. Yeah, because they put in the work. They put in that work. That was a good fight. That was a dang good fight. But frick, do we have to... Are we gonna like... Oh, no. Oh, this is versus him. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Damn it, these guys just won't let the hell up. What a pain in the ass. The hell's going on here? Come on, Kristaria, what are you holding back for? Do the thing already. What thing? Do you mean what I showed you on the beach back the... Not that, dumbass, the meteors you love to throw around. Never got to see him in Atlantis, and I want to kick back and enjoy the show from the winning side for once. Ah, you mean my meteor rain. Naturally, I'm not going to hold anything back. However, it would seem it's time. Excuse me, Tanner, but would you mind pausing for just a few seconds? Huh? Yeah, me too. Master, the Tree of Emptiness's inner magical energy is spiking rapidly. Get back, it's not safe. What is happening? Oh, it's like blossoming. What is this song? It's kind of a bop. Something's coming down from the sky? Could this be the fallen god's advent? Though right now I must admit, I'm more concerned with that sky. It's neither the night sky nor outer space. It's not even the same cross-dimensional space where chaos resided. Even I can't make heads or tails of it. What is that? Did the Tree of Emptiness's insides just disappear? No, wait, I can see something inside. Is that a giant? Oh, it looks humanoid. It's me! Oh, God. There he is. Look at him. It's a boy. Indeed, that is the body of our god. That glorious form of our glorious god is the reason we disciples were summoned. Excellent work, Kirstaria. Excellent. I'm impressed to see a mere human accomplish this. Well done. I admit I had my suspicions that your little tiff with Caldia may be violating your contract with the foreign god. But as they say, all is well that ends well, and indeed with this humanity has fully and finally reached its end. Now no one can stop the advent of God. The foreign god cannot take physical form on this planet. Thus, when the Tree of Emptiness grows to completion and its hollow is fully filled, the foreign god will descend to Earth using the tree as their vessel. It's just like what you did with Grand Summon Article Ether. It's over. Game, set, and match. It's not over, I'll stop you right now! I don't think so, Tanner. You put up a good little fight, but you're simply far too late and far too powerless. You know, since this is all so incredibly thrilling, I think I'll go ahead and deal with you myself so that Lord Kirstaria may need no longer. However, there is no place for the foreign god here. Bruh? Look closer, Limbo. See for yourself exactly what's inside my Tree of Emptiness, what is offered to it. What are you talking about? That form inside the Tree of Emptiness is clearly the body of... What? What is that sickening divinity? How can there already be another god inside? Who is this loathsome squatter? Who is this other god? Who the hell do you think? You forgot all the times Kirstaria mentioned his name? His Tree of Emptiness' name isn't Magellan. It's Atlas. Then, you mean you summon a divine spirit inside the tree? Atlas. Who is this Atlas? In Greek mythology, Atlas is the name of Titan who literally carried the world on his shoulders. So you brought him here ahead of time, Kirstaria? Yes, I did. I actually summoned 3 servants in total. Canis, a divine spirit from proper human history, the Dioscuri from this Lostbelt, and Atlas, the giant who served as the foundation of the Greek world in proper human history. After coming to a mutual understanding, he agreed to aid me in my plan. A plan to build a new age of gods on this world, rather than hand it over to the foreign god. How dare you! This is a clear breach of contract! Not at all. I've obeyed every instruction the foreign god gave me. Our agreement was that I grow my Tree of Emptiness to completion. I never agreed on what was going to fill it. Despite its name, it didn't feel right having it sit there empty, so I took the liberty of preparing a resident for it ahead of time. Oh, he is very big! That's not a good color. That's a bad color. The halo's glowing red. You mean its communications have been cut off? This is a disaster. The foreign god will never be able to descend like this. What is the meaning of this, Krishtaria Wodam? How dare you disobey the foreign god? Obedience was not what I offered to the foreign god to begin with. We merely made a deal, as equals. I've never stopped believing in the future, the possibilities of humanity. My own body may no longer fit in with proper human history thanks to the foreign god resurrecting me, but I never attempted to overthrow humanity for the foreign god's sake. I moved away from proper human history so I could expel them. Suffice to say, Limbo, I've always despised you, the way you take twisted pleasure in destruction. How dare you speak to me like that, you wretched traitor! Not so fast, idiot. Want to get to Krishtaria, you're gonna have to go through me first. Impudent false divine spirit. This is a new low end for a barbaric spirit like yourself. You think? Hardly gave you a second thought, Limbo. You wasted so much energy mocking everyone that you could. I knew you were gonna end up the biggest laughingstock of them all. So, does this mean the foreign god isn't going to come here then? Correct. There's already another god occupying the place they could manifest. So, the foreign god will never appear here as long as Atlas is around. And does this mean Krishtaria did all this to protect Earth from the foreign god? If only it were that simple. But it isn't, is it, Krishtaria? At long last, I'm finally beginning to see exactly what it is you pose a great threat to. Right, you are, Sage of Chaldea. Your insight and observational skills are remarkable, all the more so considering that Zeus interfered with your mind. I have no desire for the foreign god to rule Earth, but I also refuse to submit to proper human history. But you just said you were going against the foreign god, that everything you've done was to help humanity's future. Not humanity's future, humans'. I have no wish to protect proper human history, nor do I think human history thus far has taken the optimal path. In that regard, it makes no difference whether I or the foreign god use the Tree of Emptiness smash. I simply can't bring myself to choose a future for proper human history. You of Chaldea are the only ones who can do that. So, like, what are we gonna fight? Are we fighting Atlas? Atlas can't be a caster. Are we gonna see what he looks like? Or is he just gonna be terrifying silhouette from Nausicaa? Is this the calm before a great flood? The kind that once drowned the world in proper human history apparently twice. No, that can't be right. This will still no doubt destroy the world, but it's so very warm. Yeah, just tell us what you're after, Krishtaria. The rebirth of humanity, of course. The bell of revolution has been rung. Atlas will use the magical energy stored in the Tree of Emptiness to create new laws, new textures, and spread them across the world. As for myself, I will make my declaration. Human wisdom has met its defeat. Human power alone is simply incapable of progressing beyond this point. Humans are fundamentally incapable of making the right choice. I, of course, am no exception. No matter how many times we deliberate, fight, and so forth, our history will never become what it should. Why? It should be obvious. Humans are hopelessly limited by our lifespans. We are weak, exceedingly so, not as individuals but as a species. Only those with certain privileged environments are capable of love, acceptance, and respect. At its heart, human intelligence is built on taking from others, on selfishness. There is no utopia to be found down that path. Worlds such as that always produce innocent victims. The hell that was proper human history proves as much beyond a shadow of a doubt. But that doesn't mean we can give up. For something this important, there's no room for compromise or backpedaling. What I'm after is simple. If a utopia is beyond current human reach, then I'll revolutionize what it means to be human. Oh, man's making some broad declarations. Ooh, is he attempting to evolve humans? Oh, when he said, oh yeah, this is the last battle between humans, he's making the next species. I swear to God, if he calls us like A-types or something, if he brings up or no, what are they? The 100 rays or something. If he brings up something, if this goes into Nautz territory, which it already kind of has, honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if there's going to be something involving the types, right? Like, the fact that these gods were so similar to them, it's like, yeah, right? If the human species is weak, then I'll make it stronger. That's right. Every human on this planet is about to be reborn. They will leave their weak human forms in favor of superior bodies, heightened senses, and marvelous potential. I will have them become something greater than human. A new life form that even surpasses the machine gods. Naturally, that goes for all of you as well. This is my plan. A new age of gods. Once everyone is like unto a god themselves, there will be no more inequality. Every last person will have the power and the responsibility to influence the world. And one day, should all these new gods be willing, they will give birth to a new intelligence who can and will lead history to a much better place. That is my conclusion. My own Operation God Destroyer. As of today, humanity will bring down the very concept of gods. You ever read a sentence that just makes you shiver to your core? Oh. The day to bring down the gods. Not as in these gods, as in the concept of divinity.
Doesn't that man realize what he's saying? Why isn't she only picking up audio? Get your story up on the screen already, damn it! I can't believe that God-unfearing delusions that not-so-sweet summer child is spouting. How dare he try to make all of humanity into gods? We can't let him get away with such a dastardly... Wait, did he say gods, not monsters or spare parts for some nightmare ritual? No, that can't possibly be right. There's simply no way he could do that. That's the whole trouble with kids these days. They think they can attract all the votes they need. It's my dangling impossible manifesto for the... I swear, these TikTok Zoomers.
I don't think he's exaggerating, Director. It looks like he's telling the unvarnished truth. All the Stormborder's instruments support what Kirshtaria is saying. Right now, Tree of Emptiness Atlas is spreading the true fifth element, true ether, across the world. Okay. Nasu 5 elements. What are the 5 elements? What are the elements? Okay, I'm looking here. Okay. Okay, fire, earth, water, wind, and ether. The fifth imaginary factor. It combines itself with any of the other 4 elements in order to actualize the mysteries of thaumaturgy. Although amorphous and incapable of materializing by its own power... Okay. Very interesting. It was believed that the reason why mankind was capable of performing powerful mysteries during the Age of Gods was because the positioning of the other celestials' bodies in relation to the Earth made the world rich with ether, purest raw form of grain. Yeah. Grain or gin or whatever. Its domains are among the concepts of composition, dissolution, modification, separation, unification, spiritual bodies, conceptual weapons, etc. etc. Okay, so grain and ether are the same thing, and those are what's in Nautz. So, oh god, he's absolutely enacting Nautz. In fact, even as we speak, it's refining your soul's spiritual format. It's great, in other words. And not just for you, it's doing the same for Tanner, Mesh, all the Border staff do. Oh my god. If this keeps up, even as you retain your humanity, gods will turn into beings that will eventually have the same capabilities as heroic spirits. Or to measure you on humanity's scale, you'll end up being on the same level as gods.
Oh, come now, surely you jest. Me a god, I'm only the god of race cars.
Master, your magical circuits are improving in both mass and quality. No, wait, it's not just you. It's happening to me, Makarios, and Adele too. Unfortunately, Mr. Wodheim, that plan is pure fantasy. You think making everyone into superior godlike beings will usher in a new world? Even if you succeed at giving people everything they need, whether it be a sense of fulfillment, long and healthy lives, or physical abilities that eliminate the necessity for competition. So long as people retain their intelligence, there will always be conflict. The only difference will be in scale and destruction. What you're trying to do here is... I understand that. As long as individuals exist, fighting will remain the only cycle of growth. But that will come to an end one day. With a larger perspective, broader wisdom, and a longer lifespan in which to grow. So is he saying by making humans live longer, they gain more empathy, which will make them fight less? Humanity will be sure to reach the next cycle. That's right. We will all be able to break the chains that humanity thus far could not. From here on, humans will no longer need to make gods to save them. Everyone will be a god capable of saving everyone else. Something about this still feels weird. That being said, some things will certainly be lost in service of this greater good. This revolution will be limited to humanity on Earth as it exists right now. I don't have the power to bring back people from proper human history. Once Atlas's texture covers the Earth, proper human history will be gone forever, well and truly lost. After all, it would no longer have any place to return to, just like the foreign god cannot occupy the Tree of Emptiness with Atlas keeping them away. What? But then your plan is essentially the same as the foreign gods. It's not any different from having Earth wiped clean. What do you think, Tanner? Don't you agree that my plan has merit? Under different circumstances, I think it's incredible. But what you're doing is no different than the foreign god. You're wrong there, Tanner. It may not be my place to say anything, but since I'm the Elder Master, let me give you some advice. Now that you've seen the Lostbelts for yourself, you know that they're no different from proper human history. They've all had the same goals. Unify humanity, make full use of Earth, and keep the world alive. The foreign god is different. They don't care about Earth or humanity. You might be wondering why they bleached the world then, and you would be right to. Think back to Goetia. He didn't incinerate humanity simply to destroy it, not really. It was only a side effect of his true goal. The same holds true for the foreign god. Whoa. Jump scare. Wodime jump scare. It seems the foreign god has taken measures to deal with me. I suppose it only makes sense that they would seek to end my life since they can't touch the Tree of Emptiness. I'm sorry, but I'm afraid none of you have a choice. I'm going to use Tree of Emptiness Atlas to revolutionize the world before the foreign god can break our contract. What you do next is up to you, Tanner and Mash. You can choose this revolution and its bright future, a future of gods where everyone is happy. Or you can choose proper human history in all its bleakness with its myriad problems and dead ends. But be warned, if you try to interfere, I will show you no mercy. This is my grand order. It is the ideal I have fought for through my entire life. If you wish to stand in its way, then you must fight with all the strength you possess. This planet's future rests upon the outcome of this battle. If you think you can choose a greater future than I, you believe you are strong enough for me to entrust you with this Tree of Emptiness, then prove it. I am Kirshtaria Wodime. As a cryptor, I denounce proper human history. I am an enemy of Chaldea, and by extension you. And I am the leader of Team A, who fought to protect humanity. I am so mad we missed the drop of that song. Okay. Oh, you'd be very helpful, but you have not the best skills, right? Okay, let's see here. Update list. This is something. Again, I'd use you if not for the fact that your skills are worse than my sister's. And my sister still doesn't get the idea of putting them on the right ones. I do want an Aussie, but I want an Aussie that has more skills or something. Like I want someone with that thing, with the mage killing one. Let's see here. Does anyone else have that? I don't even think so. Mind you, I have that. I should use that. What I might do then is I should see about getting a more support servant, right? Because I could go with like, I could go with a servant who, there's also these ones, right? Melt here could be very good, right? Quick effectiveness up. With Merlin there, you could do some really good stuff, right? Sure, let's give that a try. Mash has to be in the start. That was to be expected. So let's bring up you. And as for who we'll also have, let's have, because we can do, I mean, I have decent riders, right? I have like you here with debuff immune, which could be really good. Default, let's see here. I have a bunch of these, right? Ignore invincible and special attack for caster. We can then give, let's then get you with, okay, that's a 9, right? Okay, so then let's see about switching out for, well, you know what? Last man standing, you can do some pretty good stuff, right? Especially if we go default, and we go for you. Let's just give you some gain as you appear. So we'll give you this to save some meter, and then we can get you now the thing. Right, we'll give you the Mage Slayer card. Perfect. Okay. Okay. I'm feeling pretty good about this. I'm feeling pretty good, right? We got this going on. We got Sea Stars. You'll be getting some as well. You'll be doing damage. Okay. Let's see. Should I switch this out? I mean, we do have the Escape Pod, which is good again. Star Blaster. Sure. Yeah, we'll stick with this for now. Okay. All right. Let's fight Wodime. Ooh, boy. All right, let's see. It is Grand Battle. Look at all those things.
神の形、我の形。天体は空洞なり、空洞は虚空なり、虚空には神ありき。
Okay, well that wasn't what he was saying in the subtitles. Atlas's promise? What? Noble Phantasm gain up, huh? Okay, negate defense disadvantage. Great. Gain resistance against criticals and a divine trait does not get applied? Okay. Oh, he has one for each one! Orleans Trench, nullify debuff. Septim's even, gain resistance to crits. Okeanos' toast, HP recovery when sustaining Noble Phantasm. Londinium's demise, low chance to decrease your charge by 1 at the end of each turn. Huh. Wasteland's bonfire, remove a single buff during attacks, and nothing for Jerusalem or Mesopotamia. Why is that? That's strange. So, you get overcharge times 2? Whoa. This is strange. This is so different. Okay, well, let's start with you doing stuff, I guess, just to gain meter and hopefully get rid of some of those on you, huh? Oh, this is a weird fight. Okay. Reloading humanity. Oh, frick, I didn't think he would do this right away.
Stars, Cosmos, Gods, Animus, Antrum, Ambas.
Yeah, I think the first subtitles were glitched.
Animusphere.
Is Mash gonna just power on through. Well, frick. Like what do you expect us to do? Right? Increase gain, resistance, cover HP once, didn't get upgraded to multiple times or anything. Dang, dude. So, like, do we do... Are you gonna pop it again? I feel like this is an unwinnable battle. There's, like, no way. Let's see here. It had ignore invincible, right? I'm not crazy. Okay. Oh, cool. Big zeros on that crit. Is he gonna do it again? No. So... It's... I'm confused as to what's happening then. Okay, let's do this on you. I mean, they won't hit him, probably. But let's go 1, 2, 3. Do we just need to break your first gauge? Is that what's going on? I can't believe you don't want to hit crits on him. Remove buff. Cool. Okay. Hopefully he runs out of his buff soon enough. Are we only trying to break one gauge? Is that what we're going for? This is stupid. I sure love not being able to hit with crits. Okay, I think we're back and we can do it. Okay. Remove buff. Okay. So Odysseus has his super. Not that it's gonna heal though, right? So like, bro, dang. Okay. Let's go 1, 2, 3. Sure, we'll give it a shot. I might have to redo this and hopefully have a team that can die with guts in the beginning. Is that what we gotta go with? Yeah, oh, how much did that heal him? That's a lot. This is a stars do not invite. Of course, just man stole all my stars. Wait. He's not doing tons of damage. When he said he's not super strong, was he being super honest? Because how much is he doing? Yeah. Yeah, he's doing absolute... Oh! Okay, I understand this fight now. I almost want to hop out and try again, but for now, let's just continue. Okay, at least we're hitting crits on him now. No, he's literally giving us meter. He's giving us free meter. There's gonna be no way to avoid this. We need servants with guts, essentially. In fact, I'm not going to use that right now because it'll heal up. Okay, so is he popping his super, or... Yeah, so he does it again.
Stars, cosmos, gods, animus, antonic.
Because, okay, this seems stupid, but now this seems way more doable. It does... Okay, so Invincible works for it. Type matchups still work. Oh my god, actually. Okay. Okay. Again, I don't want to use Meteor. I don't want to use the supers until after, right? I'm going to do a bunch of them at once. Let's do target focus. And with your defense up, you're going to be super, like, getting through him, huh? Right? So let's just break his gauge, hopefully. Right? Hopefully we can do it. And hopefully he doesn't immediately get his super again. That would suck. Alright. Okay, so you're doing okay damage to Georgios. Okay. So let's just go 1, 2, 3 to break your gauge here. So okay, if this doesn't work out and we end up dying, we just need a build where we have guts and we have taking their charge away. What did he just do? Did he just refresh all of his stuff? Did he just do a full refresh? Oh yeah, he just did a refresh. Okay. Okay. I see. Those are still going there. Okay. I wish I could heal you, honestly. Wait, I have this. This'll heal a bit, right? Pop that on you then for now. Even if it's just a bit, it will help. So let's get rid of all these things on him. So let's go with 1. Yeah, let's go. This'll do target focus. Yeah, so let's actually pop this on you to get that on you. Because that'll last a couple turns, right? Yeah, 3 turns. That's what I thought. So, let's go. 1, 2, 3. Get through all of his noble phantasmeters, right? Okay. Yeah, so he healed more, but that's fine because we're just using this to get through it. This is weird and interesting, honestly. Like, it's a battle you have to completely rethink how you play. Babe? Bro, why are you taking my stars all the time? Oh, he can actually hit pretty hard with that. I'm gonna pop this on you. Pop this on you. It's a little heal, but every little bit counts, right? Let's go 1, 2, 3. Okay. I will probably have to do this again, honestly. Can you lose your meter, bud? That'd be nice. Okay, so we can do a full super with you. Okay. Let's go 1, 2. Ooh. Give that to you. Okay, let's go 1, 2, 3. Okay. I keep forgetting that, like, he doesn't get extra damage from it, actually. Noble Phantasms are not even super worth it on him. Yeah, okay, so he gets big hits on crits. Okay. Alright. At this point, it's literally just going to come down to do as much damage, right? I'm gonna Google if there is another fight after this. If there is, I'm gonna save my revive probably. If there's not, then we'll go on. Okay, so let's just see here.
Stars.
Yeah, because he's hitting us again.
Gods, Animus, Anton, Ambers, Animus.
Okay, spoiler free walkthrough. We are on section what? Okay, there is, and they're marked as easier. Okay. Okay, yeah, I might use it here because this feels really hard, and I don't want to be here forever. Okay, let's go 1, 2, 3. We're just doing as much as we can for now. Like, there's just so many factors that I don't want to have to do a kit over and over and over and over, right? Especially because I'm sure he'll have stupid stuff in his last phase too. Okay. Oof. We have nothing we can do with you really, so let's just do as much damage as possible. Get that for the quick stars because you're also gaining those a lot. Alright, get those crits going. Oh no, you're done. Okay, yeah. Nope. This feels like time to use it, if there's any. We're going all out, right? I could see the strategies coming up with them on my own. Honestly, I could. However, I also don't want to be here forever. So let's start off with aim for... No, that's fine. Let's go with... Because our it doesn't actually super matter our actual who's attacking. Let's just start off with this, do as much damage as you can for now, get healing going, and then we'll move on, right? And we do have your soup. Like, again, if I went in and started with the super, know that about the type advantage, I could do this one on my own. But, needless to... Oh, I forgot about the crits still being a thing. Needless to say, I want to get done this. I'm so hyped right now, I want to do this today. It's as simple as that. Okay. Let's go... 1. She can do actually a ton of stuff there. So let's go 2. But I don't know if it's going to be enough actually. Let's just do a full combo with Mash instead. Right? Because I don't know. She doesn't have a type advantage. So she might not do enough. Well, once again, we cleared out those. Space does not stop. Okay, that's new. Okay. Pop that. And let's just go 1, 2. Let's just attack for now, right? Let's just do as much as we can. Okay.
Stars, Cosmos, Gods, Animus, Anton, Ambers, Animus.
Oh, stop taking my buffs. It's annoying. Okay, let's go 1, 2, 3. Get healing going on for us again while doing a combo. You don't actually want to use physical supers, huh? That's done. Alright. Don't you dare end the battle. I will shatter you. Oh! That's annoying. I hate that. Alright. Way for me to not have any idea that's coming. And Mash lost her guts, right? So it's not gonna happen. Okay. Of course he had that. Of course he had that. It's just how it always is. Okay, so. So you got it all back, huh? Yeah. Okay. Let's get rid of that, is my plan. So I'm going to start with target focus and increased defense, right? And I'm going to go... Yeah, just go 1, 2... It's 1, 2, 3, right? Doesn't super matter. Let's just pop on through. Okay. Healing when you use super might be the most devious thing a boss can do. Like, for real. Of course, we also have to worry about the fact that if we do crits, then they're going to do 0 damage, which sucks. Alright, so now we can do supers when we need to. Okay, good. Okay. Alright. And let's go with... get a bunch of meter with you if we do this, and let's apply target focus to we want it to hit you. And you're pretty defensive, so let's go with you. Okay. And let's go 1, 2, 3 to do as much as we can here for now. Okay. Thank you for the charge loss. That's really nice for us. We can do some attacks with you. So let's go with this on you. Right, to get your more meter. So let's go 1, 2, 3. If we lose those crits, that's fine, because then this is the end anyways. So let's get those going. If that hits, it's fine. We'll still get the meter. Yep, that's fine. Okay. Okay, so let's go with this on you to heal. Might as well get that going, right? This'll be for 5 turns. We'll do that later, right? So let's go with 1, 2, 3. God, you have so much though. It's gonna hit him a bunch. Yep. Okay, we got super with you. Okay. Blue. We can go blue, blue, blue. We can do that. Okay, let's do that. Let's go 1, 2, 3 to get yours. Okay. Because even though we don't have the attack disadvantage, it should still get the 35% caster bonus, right? It is showing the effect. Okay, that's fine. Okay. Charge loss, thank you. Love that. Okay. Let's go with 1, 2. 3 to try and get it with him. No, but you get an attack boost anyways, right? So let's go with 1, 2, 3 for more red there. Okay. All right. This is a whack battle. I was like, oh, now that I've done the revive, it should be fine. But no, as usual, final phase is like, this is actually possibly the hardest one. Okay, we're about the halfway mark. It'd be cool if he loses some meter there. I'd be really happy. Thank you for hitting Jorgeos. Okay. This hand sucks. We'll give you C stars each turn and buster effectiveness. We got no buster. This will give you the best that we can do. Right, go 1, 2, 3. Hope for the best. Because we can do invincible next turn with him. What? Okay. Alright. Guts. Invincible. Invincible. Okay, and let's go... Ooh. Potential to loop. 1, 2, 3. Okay. That is doing so small amounts of damage. Okay. Give us a ton of meter, buddy.
Stars, Cosmos, Gods, Animus, Anton, Amber, Animusphere.
Thank you. Georgios is back. Okay. Alright. I might pop an escape pod on you just to get your stuff back. Sure. Right, just get some big HP healing going. And let's go with Buster Up, honestly. And this gives you remove debuffs, remove that max HP down. I'm going to hold on to that for now. Instead, the best thing to do is to just attack with all of you, huh? Attack down, that's fine. Okay, good. We're hitting crits. Okay. He's starting to hit a bit harder for sure. Okay. Okay. Target focus gives you increase your defense, but you're like super close to dying, and I want to get that heal, so I'm going to hold off on that instead. Let's just go, once again, just do as much damage as we can, right? I don't care if that is hitting for only a little bit. Good. Can you hit Odysseus to get super? Thank you. Okay. Alright. Get that on you. Get this on you. Right, that'll be a turn to definitely get that. Let's go. Let's go 1, 2, 3. Just for as much as we can. Okay. Okay. Alright. God does not trickle. What does that mean, dude? Okay, remove debuff. Or remove buff. Cool, great. I'm gonna go. You get the biggest overcharge, right? We can remove yours now. Right? Remove your debuff. And what does yours do again? Remove defense buffs and deal heavy damage. Yours increases strength. Okay. I feel yours might be stronger in the end, especially if we pop this on, so we want to protect... I'm honestly want to protect Ivan. I feel Ivan has our best chance of surviving for as long as possible. And we're going to pop that on you. Okay, and let's go 1, because that's going to do like no damage, but then that'll increase your overcharge, and that'll increase your overcharge more. All right, let's see. It's decent. It's decent. It's not bad. It's not bad at all. 18? That's actually not bad at all. Okay, let's see. Okay, and you got how much? Oh, I think we got this. Okay. As long as he doesn't have some crazy out-of-nowhere revive, which he can use his command seals for, probably. Oh god, he has 2 left, huh? Don't be like, surprise! Oh god. Oh, here it comes. No? Oh, thank god. Oh, thank god. Okay. Oh boy. Okay, he didn't revive. I see. So this is the master you raised, Doctor. I feel as though I'm going to be blinded. I feel as though my heart is going to burst. I was never too worried about what might happen if I collapsed along the way or if I lost my way altogether. Because I trusted David would be there to carry on where I left off. Okay, so David's the continuation of your plan? But amazingly, it looks like there is yet another candidate stronger than me all along. That was for Atlantis, loser! Indeed, you've put up an incredible fight, Tanner. It can fairly be said that you defeated me. Of course, that doesn't change the fact that you, like me, are so utterly spent that you can no longer stand. Or accept your defeat? Does that mean you're going to shut down Atlas? I can't do that. At this point, not even my death will cause Atlas to stop. I'm afraid you're all going to become new gods, whether you want to or not. For that I am truly sorry. But once you have, you're free to use the Tree of Emptiness however you like. There may not be a way to defeat them now, but once your senses have been heightened to godly levels, I'm sure you'll eventually find a way to stop the foreign god's plan as we... What? What's happening? Cracking? The sky is burning. No, it's not the sky. Is it the Tree of Emptiness branches? Mash Tanner, get back. It's not safe. The branches stretching across the sky are setting fire to the Tree of Emptiness. That doesn't look good. That looks like chaos. Yeah, what's going on, Kirsch? How is this happening? Nothing should be able to burn a fully grown Tree of Emptiness from the outside. I know. That's why I burned it from the inside. I burned down another Tree of Emptiness right from its roots and used its branch to spread our wildfire to your tree. Who's this? You said the tree's branches formed a network, right? So I used them to deliver a little... Oh, frick. I think I know exactly who this is. So I used them to deliver a little viral payload. Barrel! I knew it! Krisharia behind you! Oh, your face. Damn, seriously? Have you actually got eyes on the back of your head, Wodime? I could say the same to you, Barrel. I thought you'd be more careful than this. Even if you had managed to kill me now, the Chaldeans are still alive and well. So I have a hard time imagining how you could make it out of here without a servant. Well, damn. Aren't you, Mr. Calm and Collected? You figure out I was all kinds of eager to get my backstabbing on or something? Not until now, no. To be honest, I'm still a little shaken. You have no reason to betray me, Barrel. Why are you interfering with my plan now? Don't you understand that this will make you a god too? Once you are, you'll be free of the foreign god's control. You really don't get it, do ya? Figures. Of course you wouldn't. So hey, on a different subject, Kirsch. Why are you so scared of the British Lostbelt? It's not like you ever came by to see it for yourself, right? So how'd you know something had to be done about it? Because I spent a while thinking on it, and realized it posed a different but equally serious threat as the foreign god themselves. That's intriguing! No good could ever come of a Lostbelt appearing in Britain. It would only be a curse that would take down this very planet with it. I cannot let British cuisine come back.
Damn, seriously? I don't know what you're talking about, if it sounds like a hell of a thing. They're definitely a scary bunch, that's for damn sure, but hey, that's what made this all worthwhile. So as thanks, I'll let you in on a little secret of my own. I'll tell you why I came to your Lostbelt. Remember what I told you before about how I betrayed the Fey folk, right? Well, thanks to that, they've got it out for me real bad. In fact, all I'd have to do is raise my voice a bit and say, "Here I am," and they'd bring divine retribution down on my ass just like that.
Macarios, Adele.
Oh, good, so you know what's coming then. Awesome. Well, so long, Wodime. It's been real.
Mesh, Tanner, get out of here. That's Excalibur's theme. Is that Rungo Minion? Kashtaria is right. We need to evacuate immediately. And again, the sheer heat is so immense. Is this a different remix? Yo. Oh my god. Excalibur, you're screwed remix. Whoa. Kashtar is right, we need to evacuate immediately. Then again, the sheer heat is so immense that... Everyone this way, I can at least let you all escape to the crown. It's no use, we'll never make it in time. Especially given that we're all still exhausted from our earlier battles. Queen Europa can most likely only manipulate gravity and offer physical protection. It won't be nearly enough. And again, even if we were able to teleport to Olympus proper, that light would punch straight through everything in its path. No, this isn't over yet. Well, it's buying us some time. Oh man, I won't let this happen. I can't let their journey end now.
No? Well, guess you get to die after all. Especially since you're vulnerable as shit right now.
Oh frick, did you literally just shank him? Is that all you did?
Wanna know why you lost, Wodime? It's 'cause you were too damn busy. You never would have been so stupid as to let me handle Britain as if you'd ever seen it for yourself. You know, originally I was just gonna burn this Tree of Emptiness down and head back to Britain. But after that bullshit speech you made, I pretty much had no choice but to shiv your sorry ass. What was that you said? Everyone will be like a god unto themselves. That basically means it'd be a world where I couldn't kill anyone anymore, right? To hell with that. I'd die of boredom before the end of the first day in that new world. I don't want to be some great enlightened version of myself. I'm perfectly okay with staying a piece of shit. My god. Oh my god. What are we even at? Are we at like 25? Oh my god. This is just a lot. 24. Oh my god. No, we still we're not even done yet. Right? Okay, so no, we still have a lot left to go. So, as such, this was a lot. This was a lot. But we're going to call it here, and next time we'll be back to finish Olympus. Thank you all for watching, everyone. We'll see you then. Ciao.